I couldn't ask for a better day to go plant stuff in the garden for the first time this season. The garden has definitely been a little neglected, but we're getting in there today.
I just broke up the top 2 inches of the soil, so we're not exactly doing no-till, but we're not doing no-till because I'm not going all the way down further into the soil. So I broke up the top 2 inches to work in a bucket of our compost, and then we're going to start planting. And 1 bucket is not very much.
And while Matt does that, I am starting to pull some of the weeds out from last year. The soil looks so much better this year. So you guys know our traumatic last year working on the soil, but this year it looks really good. So I'm just starting to pull up like some of this dead stuff that died. And we actually have some dill and some cilantro that is coming up from last year already without us doing anything in the garden. This is our first time this year really getting into here, so it's a little bit later than we did last year. But we've been busy and gone, so doing with what we can. We're gonna get some beds planted today.
So we're only planting a couple beds right now, so we're focusing on beds that are going to make most sense. A, that have done well for us in the past, and then B, what's going to be easiest to water. Obviously, being on rainwater collection, we have to be conscious of that. So our strawberries, as you can see here, are coming in nicely, and because they're in this bed already, we already have to water this bed. So I'm going over here. We had a bunch of peppers in this bed, along with the strawberries last year, and they did well. So I think we're going to plant a couple radishes in here.
And some of the goal for this year's garden isn't to produce as much as possible. It's just to have a good time producing it. You guys saw that last year we had a hard time producing in our garden, and it brought us a lot of stress and anxiety, and that is not what this year is about. We are coming into this year a lot more chill and a lot more relaxed. Our expectations just a little, not lower, just less. So we're bringing that energy in, and it's allowing gardening to be fun again. Do you think that this is a marigold, honey?
I don't know, that's why I decided to leave it in. Cass had some pretty great marigolds going in this bed last year. And I don't think it fully looks like one, but I do see flower buds and it looks close enough to like one that I just said, let's leave it. Oh, what's that? Oh, just some moss. It's got a lot of new seeds in it, so maybe we'll pick them out so they don't sprout.
Get rid of it.
Sorry, bird. Alright, so yesterday I separated some of our seeds, and what we're doing today is focusing on planting very quick to harvest vegetables. And the reason for that is right now we don't exactly know what our summer plans are going to look like. We're pretty sure we're going up to New Hampshire at some point to visit our friends. We just don't exactly know how early in the summer that's going to be yet, and I don't want to do all of this work of planting things like peppers and tomatoes that take a really long time to harvest just to leave and have them die from not getting watered. So today we're focusing on things like lettuces, spinaches, arugulas. Our first year here, that's actually what we did, if y'all remember, just in the little clay bank on the side of where our gravel driveway was done. And it was awesome. Like, having fresh greens can totally change things, especially arugula. We're big arugula people here. Outside of that, I think we're gonna look at beets and radishes. Radishes are super quick to harvest, and beets. They're not as quick, but the timeline that they have, you harvest them all at once and they keep really well. So my idea with that is if we can pick them all, they'll keep well, and we can bring them with us. So let's beat it.
Let's beat it.
Damn mouse got to it.
Yeah, the mouse got to a lot of the seeds this year. So
radishes.
the mice, I guess I should say. Probably more than one. Got to a lot of different of the seeds this year in the cabin.
Okay, so arugula and greens we're gonna kind of do together. Spicy greens, that is. We got a lettuce blend and then cress. Plant in rows like this.
Sure.
Let's do it.
I'm getting warm already.
Me too.
I have to take my long sleeve off.
So let's just do, I know it's like super, like barely gets put in the soil.
Think we need that much space between the two?
I think so.
Okay.
I think that will let it grow better. Do you want to do one spicy mix and one arugula?
Sure.
Spicy mix.
Grow spicy mix.
Give me those mustard greens.
Give me the mustard greens.
Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes.
Can't go a season without singing that song.
She likes when I serenade her. Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes.
Lamb, ham,
Chiming
chicken,
in.
turkey.
So a little update on our puppy boys. Stetson, who you have seen just shadowing us everywhere through the garden. This morning, we actually took some time. We went down to the coffee shop in our town that's close and sat outside. Did breakfast and coffee with him out there as a little training session for continued efforts on his reactivity. And overall, it went very, very good. So that was really nice. It was a beautiful morning. It was a little chilly. She was shivering.
I was like shivering. I didn't wear enough clothes though.
But it was really nice and it was a beautiful morning. Today's supposed to be 78. I'm going fishing in a little bit. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We're gonna catch some trout. Maybe. I've never trout fished it where we're going, so we'll see. But
I hope you catch trout so you can bring it home and cook it for me.
yeah. But for now, we're sticking to our beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes, ham, lamb.
Turkey.
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 This is cress here. We tried to plant it last year. It didn't work out that well. We're gonna retry because our soil was crap last year. But 20 to 50 day harvest. 20-day harvest, that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty nice.
We love an instant gratification.
Yeah, instant gratification, you know? We're not always the most patient type over here.
That was hot. I had to change.
We got the radishes in.
Yay!
Radishes next to strawberries. Can we make something with the two together, do you think?
No.
Strawberry pickled radishes?
No.
Sounds disgusting.
Sounds gross.
I think I want to pickle radishes, but make them really spicy.
So spicy.
Yeah, that sounds good. Then put them over tacos.
Ah, so good.
What's going in here, honey?
Beets.
Beat it.
They're my favorite seeds because they look, I don't know, they look funky. They look like little rocks.
They do, don't they? Is that what a kidney stone looks like?
That's what a kidney stone, I think, looks like.
I'm trying to focus. I think they got it. If not, Google it.
Google it.
Oh, she's so good at planting. She makes it look so easy. Look at her go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my wife.
You're something.
Whenever I get joking with her like this, I always tell my dogs, I said, that's how you woo a woman, buddy. You get them laughing. Ain't that right, baby?
Oh, that's right, baby. Keep it fun. Keep it light.
Oh, man. Well,
It feels good to be planting in our garden.
I don't want to beat a dead horse with a joke, so.
You already did.
My health teacher, Mr. Casa, back in middle school, would always say, that's a knee slapper, and slap his knee pretty hard, so, yeah.
I'm cutting that.
No, you're not. She's not
cutting
cutting that. If you don't see this, let me know. The jokes keep rolling.
No.
They keep rolling. Your belly? Can you show me your belly? No, Dad, I got my bone. I don't want to show you my belly. I got my bone. Oh, are we gonna go? Maybe? Oh, there it is. We did it. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's such a happy boy. Yeah. You're a goofball. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
Alright, things are in the garden for the first time this year.
Tell them everything we planted.
We planted beets, squash, all sorts of lettuces and arugulas and lettuce mixes and cress and something started with an M, another mix. What else?
Did you say radishes?
Radishes.
Oh, we never threw the dill in. I'm just gonna
Dill.
credit with the random dill that came out.
A lot. We actually planted a lot for not planting all the beds. We just planted a few, so I'm happy with that, and fingers crossed.
We can make beet salad. We can make borscht. We can make, I forgot what the other salad's called. We can make good food. Let's go fishing.
My husband just wishing he was fishing
Wishing
all the time.
Wishing I was fishing. Now, we don't have to wish any longer. Wish is coming true.
Wish is coming true.
What do you got there?
I think they're my nails.
Oh, her Amazon nails.
I don't know, my DG nails.
All right, we're here. So where I'm fishing today was just stocked with trout about a month ago. I've never tried to fish it for trout, but it's pretty small water. So I fish with these inline spinners called Joe's Flies. Joe's Flies don't lie. But I got a 1/4 ounce, which is a bigger presentation on right now. So I'm gonna switch it to an 1/8 ounce, which is a little bit smaller. Let's see if we could get some fish.
It's actually been funny transitioning to homesteading because now when Matt goes fishing, we think a lot about taking it home and putting it in the freezer and having food that we caught. So it's fun to like have that change of mind. When he used to just go fishing more for fun, we ate it a lot.
Especially when we lived on the road.
Especially when we lived on the road, we did a little. That's actually when we started to feel like homesteading was maybe an option, because Matt would fish and then bring it home and we'd eat. But so it's fun to like put that in your mind, like, okay, if I go out and I catch a few fish, that was a good day spent. Believe it or not, Matt can really not do many knots unless it's a fishing knot. The only one he can do. Anytime on the property that anything has to be tied, I am in charge of it.
That is not true. It is though.
It is true.
It is though. So there's a rock shelf right there, and I just did my first cast, and they come out from under that rock shelf. So I'm gonna go down a little further, try to bring the lure right in front of them. Nice. That's a nice rainbow.
Nice, babe. Oh my gosh.
Spicy little guy. Nice little rainbow.
Nice, babe. Good job.
Thanks, baby. We eating tonight,
we
baby.
eating tonight. Ah!
All right, we've been here, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. Second fish, doing pretty good. I think maybe I'll bag out today. I think 7's the limit. Look how pretty she is. I'm just up here fishing. Oh, big crayfish. I'm just up here fishing. She's just over here looking good. It is.
Today, in a nutshell, is the version of life that we chase. We simply prioritize what makes us feel good, and while every day doesn't look like this, our goal has always been to live a life that enables and encourages things that make us feel good. And to us, this is true freedom.
And that's the bag, baby. That's all 7. It's a little one, but these are stockers, and in this creek, the water temperature gets too hot in the summer, so anything that's not fished out is gonna die off. So I don't have a problem keeping little ones here. It's just, is it worth the work of cleaning? But trout are super easy to clean. So that's my job now, but we won't show you that. There you have it. We bagged out 7 trout. It was a lot of fun. Kind of want to get back out there, but my wife's hungry. And after I caught these, clean these, drive her home, I get to cook them for her, and then she gets to eat them.
My man.
Boy. But that was nice. That was refreshing. And now we have dinner, so let's get home. From the day Cass and I met, it's been a wild journey of challenging ourselves, each other, growing, and pivoting. Moving 1,000 miles from home, buying a house, selling a house, building a bus, living in a bus, buying a van, living in that van in Mexico, and buying a property with a dream just to question it all. To some it may seem chaotic, but it's simply the pursuit of learning ourselves and what makes us feel good. Rejecting what others feel confined to because of societal norms. This journey sometimes upsets people, as some of our changes has upset some of our subscribers. But I'm okay with that, because while watching this video and my final review, I saw me being the best version of myself. And I saw a spark in my wife that makes her the most beautiful person that I know. And if you're still here, we know that you understand that that's all that really matters. Thanks for running away with us.